Hi, welcome to JACKSWANT10. 1-1 against Southampton. Hands up if you were left wanting more. Although Moore didn't play, but he could have come on. But
we need more.
Yeah, but anyway, welcome. Fantastic. There we go. How are you doing?
All right. It was all right.
Good.
Hello.
Someone at the door.
Hello. Would you like my poppy? Yeah.
Poppies? Oh gosh, I think you want them out there. I don't know one thing.
It's all Matt.
What is a donation? What do you get?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Cheers, thank you very much.
Good timing as well. You could tell that Southampton have been, they put a lot of work in since the last game where they lost to West Brom, and today they looked a lot more disciplined. I think Adkins is probably, that was his last game. If he'd lost that, he would have probably gone. But I don't know what you think, guys.
It's always hard being a...
Hello, how are you? Come and join us. Come and join us.
Come and poppy?
I've got a
Come and join us.
Come on, poppy.
Where's Wesley Ann?
She's coming.
When Southampton played West Brom, the two full-backs pushed on way too much and left massive gaps. But it looks like today, I think, the Southampton full-backs, they actually stayed back and they were defending a lot better. Although Swansea played really well and kept the ball, I think they didn't have the space that they were expecting. I don't know what you guys think about that.
It's hard. It was always going to be hard today when Adkins' job seemed to depend on it. You know, even if we'd gone 2-0 up, you felt like they were going to fight their arse off. To be honest, it was always going to be a tough game. We started so well. First 7 minutes, they didn't touch the ball. We started like house on fire, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, we were outstanding. And then we let them back in it. Oh, they got into it a bit, and probably at the end of the day, chances-wise, they had more than us, and we were possibly lucky to get a draw out of it. I agree. It was never, you look at the league table, and you thought we should get 3 points, but I think that the timing of the game was not good for us. It was always going to be a hard game. United beat them 3-2 with the last 2-0 down with the last minute goal. They're not struggle against them as well. Yeah, they're not a really poor side. I think personally, I think Reading are a lot worse side. I still think Southampton would probably go down, but yeah, good performance. I thought we'd done well. I thought more positive. We're still progressing. We're still under a new manager. We've still got players that are gelling, and overall, I'm happy with that. Happy with the point.
Matt, if you're an attacker, would you like a ball into your head every time you're in the box?
You've seen him head the ball. he does this.
I want to know why the Swans are doing that. I want to play on the floor more.
It depends, it depends what kind of attack you are, obviously, doesn't it? I mean, personally, I'd rather it to feet, but and I think Michu can vary. I think he's happy with his. I think he's happy with his head or his feet or whatever, really. But personally, when I was on this chat in the pub around with someone, I still think Michu is more effective as attacking midfielder than he is as a striker. Like I say, from a personal perspective, I would personally start with Michu. At the same time, it's a hard thing because I think that for me, De Guzman and Key and Hernandez the last couple of weeks have really settled. So obviously, if you're going to put Michu attacking midfielder, you've got to sacrifice someone in the midfield, basically. But
do you think that Michu actually contributes more to the side up front than he does in midfield? I actually think the balance of the side looks a lot better with Michu.
in the middle.
I didn't want him to be playing up front. When he was, especially against Wigan, I was really disappointed to see the team sheet. But I actually think he does a lot more for the side up top He's
the attack of midfield?
I do, yeah.
I disagree.
His work rate is second to none. I think Graham's work rate was outstanding, but
I'm not sure I agree with that. I think the opposite, to be honest with you. I think he contributes more attack of midfield than he does up front. I think he's almost at times. I think you're at times you're wasted with someone. Like I say, I think that the last couple of games I haven't seen as much of Michu as I would like. And I think if he's attacking midfield, I think you see more of him. I think he's possibly wasted at the top, which is what I'm a bit worried about, to be honest.
I don't think it's a coincidence that Key and Guzman have come to light since Michu's been up top, and Hernandez has come to light since. And Routligde just started because he's on 5 anyway. But I actually think that he's bringing in players into play. He's winning balls that Graham wasn't winning. He's in the air. He's a lot stronger than Graham.
Yeah.
Ideally, we'd have Graham there and Graham in midfield. We could do two of them.
Oh, you're selling poppies in here, lads.
Poppies.
Thank you very much.
We're just about to get on to the next question.
A lot more generous than the last person.
Well, of course, I have to be seen to be.
It's the landlord. He's got loads of money. He's got loads of money.
Drinking anything?
Loads of money.
Loads of money.
That takes
lads, every morning.
And if you come here, Derek, he would buy you a free pint every time.
That takes us on to the next question.
Derek, no worry, no one watches it.
That takes us on to the next pertinent question, which is for Mr. Houghton. Have you ever cried at a football match?
Have I ever cried at a football match?
Punting out your injuries.
I got kneed in the balls once, does that count?
But did you cry?
My balls are more sensitive than yours, obviously. Yeah. I mean, going back to like his game.
Listen,
What's the review?
I'll tell you what.
Thank you.
I mean, I think Swansea are definitely moving forward.
He took the question there, didn't he?
Yeah, well, yes. I mean, like, I cried today because I thought Swansea, with a bit more luck, could have got 3 points.
You had 200 quid on 2-1.
Yeah. 3-1. I thought that, like, sort of, it was one of those games where there were so many, like, sort of, cutting passes from Swansea that just didn't quite get through. I thought the football they played at times, not just for the first 7 minutes, but at other times, was like so absolutely brilliant. And I mean, Southampton played well, but when Swansea went forward, it was a far higher tempo than like sort of Southampton. It was just one of those games. What I think is really reassuring for Swansea is that like sort of different players have come in. I know that I think all Swansea fans, when like sort of Trevor had to come in, was like sort of concerned about whether he was going to be able to do it or not. Up until now, you can't fault him. No. I mean, he hasn't really put a foot wrong. Davis has been thrown into it. You can't fault him. Gary Monk has come in the last couple of games. I mean, I know a lot of Swansea fans would have expected nothing less. But you can't fault him.
Why are you saying that? This is going to be very controversial, I expect. I didn't quite it. It was close. I actually, what I'm saying about actually calming influence on the side, you know?
I'll tell you what, I think we've sold more poppers in the last way than the rest of the game. Look at this.
What's going on? Every lad will fix the hole in his roof.
You got enough wood?
I hope we've got enough yet, lads.
Expect to be sold in, huh? It could change.
Just wrap it up in we're all fucking in there.
Good, I know, man. There's worse places to be.
As long as there's enough beer.
There's plenty of fucking beer.
Right, quiz question for you. Who's got the biggest pitch in the Premiership?
It's not Stoke, that's for
It's
sure.
going to be one of the bigger sides, isn't it? It's going to be...
Boys, as of last year, every pitch is exactly the same side of
yes, that is true.
and there's only one team with allowed dispensation, and that is...
Wembley.
Oh,
No.
no, it's got to be one of the old grounds. It's got to be one of the old grounds. Where is it?
QPR.
QPR.
Oh, right, okay.
Makes sense.
Used to have it on plastic pitch.
So,
Makes sense.
Oh, well, that's good news.
Can I just say something?
gonna wrap this
That
up
makes
now?
sense. Oh, yeah, sorry, can I just say that talking about Tremel, and I'd like to put Monk in the same bracket,
Yeah.
the whole side look comfortable and confident. And I feel like when you look at Williams to me, I'm not in any way bashing Chico, because Chico was outstanding the last couple of times he's played, and you know I'm not bashing him at all. But Williams just looked really, really comfortable knowing Monk's next to him.
Well,
Do you know what I mean? He looks as though his mate's next to him. He trusts his mate. He knows him, and he just looks. Williams looks a better
I
player.
think Europa Cup next year, because there is enough of the squad to like sort of give it to them.
Well, I said this, didn't I? I said that as far as Monk's coming in, let's be fair, like there's people who are really right. Monk is coming, and for me, if I was to point out the best 3 or 4 players on the pitch today, I thought Monk was fantastic, I thought Williams was fantastic, and I thought Key was absolutely fantastic. But I mean, for Monk to come in, and to me, in the first half, he was the best player on the pitch. And you know, like, and at the same time, he was fantastic last week. So you talk about players coming in, and because as I was saying, you know, Chico's obviously
Your fourth player was Hernandez, wasn't it?
He was. No, Hernandez was fantastic.
Yeah.
Is there,
you know.
thank you, boys. Is there any message for Sinclair sitting on the bench, you know?
Oh, they sell hot dogs, boys.
Oh yeah. we have got poppies.
Actually, I mean, we do everything
They want,
here.
Poppy.
they won't try for your stomach, but they will allow you to live in a free country.
Just out of interesting, does your house need double glazing?
Can I take you now, I'll get back.
Oh, dog sounds fantastic. I wish you could say yeah.
I know.
I like Lady Anne.
Have we got any questions? We haven't. I can make one up though. Mr. Spence.
Yes, sir.
Can we arrange for a hairdresser to come in and cut our hair?
Is there any hairdressers watching? Pile in.
We can both Spencer and myself.
Indeed,
are
a
in
chop.
desperate need of a haircut. We don't get much time. This is the only time we get.
Or a bag. Just put it in a
somebody
bag.
can come here, cut our hair while we piss you off.
You could be one of those fans that eat our hair, and then you could just have a bit of us inside you.
Been anywhere nice in the holidays this year?
Are we still talking about like sort of...
Depends on how you look.
Just to wrap up,
Are we still talking about head hair?
just to wrap up, right? Big thumbs up,
Oh, imagery,
for
yes.
everybody in Bridgend, because now they're showing the Swans game. Was a Cardiff stronghold, but nice one, lads. Thank you very much.
You Jack bastard! You Jack
Thank
And I just show an old picture of me with Ricky Lambert.
Is he?
Yes.
Why were you with Ricky Lambert?
You Jack bastard!
Me and,
You Jack bastard!
Me and
You
Ricky
Jack
Lambert
bastard!
go back a long way.
Pick that up for me, I'm just going a wee.